Hoodwire TV.
When your brothers were coming up and they had their big homies, their older dudes, were they Hoover family? Where were the older dudes from?
We were neighborhood.
Just neighborhood.
You got to remember the thing about us, neighborhood started in 70. So there was an older tier. There was another tier of this. You understand what I mean? Before you get to us, there's another tier of this. So the thing about this is that when you're looking at this, right, there were older homies. Because you got to remember, like Red and them, Red is like, right now I'm 53, Red got to be 63 at least.
Yeah.
The OG homeboy, Skip Pearson, got to be about...
Almost 70, right?
He might be. I'm not sure, but something like that. Though. We got older homies.
Now, OG Skip, was he's Blood Alley or neighborhood?
He's one of the founding neighborhoods. I heard Skip started neighborhood from what they told me. You know what I mean? I don't know for sure, factually, but I did hear that. I'm not sure about that. But there's another whole nother tier of this. You understand what I mean? Because there's that last generation of Blood Alley in 1970 that started neighborhood.
Okay, so then it starts as neighborhood in 1970,
right.
And how long does it just stay neighborhood until, y'all start putting
until we started getting, because in reality, the neighborhood was just an independent group because it was all about the guys in the neighborhood. The Crips was developing. The Crips was victimizing people. So the thing about the neighborhood was that the neighborhood was down with the guys that came from around the community in the neighborhood, because the simplicity of it was this. When you go to parties and you go to school or wherever you go, you up against the Crips because you're not a Crip. So the guys that stayed in the neighborhood, they all stuck together under this one premise of the fact that we got to stick together.
The Crips are known for having affiliation called neighborhood, but these cats in 1970 was neighborhood long before the Crip neighborhood.
It wasn't neighborhood blood. It was neighborhood. It was NH. Period. It's just NH. I remember when I moved to the neighborhood, it was NH and it was HF.
Now, would it be NH with a slash between the N and the H?
It was N-hood. I remember they showed me how to do I used to emulate the big homies. And I used to see Psych in them, and they would draw a neighborhood and they would make a face out of it.
Hit the notification bell, like and subscribe to our content at Hoodwire TV on YouTube. Hoodwire TV.